Let's take you live now to SES headquarters, where there is now an operational update on the back-to-back weather events. They are foreshadowing a pretty rough week ahead for some parts of New South Wales in particular. Let's listen into the warnings.
Can easily lift and move a car and put you and the other people in the vehicle at risk. And you then place our volunteers at risk in and going in to have to save you, so which is what happened in Griffith last night. So there's a few areas that we're really concentrating on over the coming days, and that's particularly the western part of New South Wales and central New South Wales. The predicted rainfall can see renewed river rises to levels experienced during the past month, so this is just going to top up our river system, with communities including Gunnedah, Wee Waa and Warren expected to be affected by flooding again. Nyngan at the moment is stable, but we're obviously keeping an eye on where the waters will fall and whether or not it affects the rivers around there. The majority of rivers have been very close to full over the past year, and this added rain will just increase the risk in those areas. So in preparation, New South Wales SES has deployed additional resources across those areas of risk. We have additional vehicles, boats, and we've got aviation assets also in parts of southern, central and western New South Wales to support those communities. We're also working closely with our emergency service partners and have additional resources from them out there. So during the school holidays, it is an increasing risk of people travelling around the state, not only from New South Wales but from other areas of the state. And so it's important to check the Bureau of Meteorology's website in relation to those warnings that are out, but also go into the SES website where we've launched the new Hazard Watch, which is designed to give you better, clearer communication and better messages about what you have to do as a result of the warnings that the Bureau issues. So it's a really helpful site, so go in and have a look at that, and it will let you know of what the risks are in any areas that you are going to travel. The main rivers that we're looking at the moment are the Namoy, Darling, Colgoa, Bogan and Barwon rivers. And so anyone travelling around those areas need to take extra care, and we're working with the communities to prepare them, but also put important messages out. So it's important to have a battery-operated radio just in case your area does get affected by communication problems and you can't get access to those messages electronically or through the television. Every flood is different, and so people should not assume that just because they haven't been affected in the past, they're not going to be affected in the future. So again, have a plan. Now's the time before this next two weather systems come through to just make sure everything's tied down around your house, your gutters are cleared. You have, if you're in an area of risk, an emergency kit ready to go with important documentation, any medication. You think about a plan for a torch, a battery-operated radio, and you think about what you have to do if you have animals. So we're also messaging out to a lot of our rural landholders about stock and making sure that they're moved to higher ground. If you have domestic animals, have a plan for them as well. And if there is an evacuation warning or an evacuation order, particularly put out in any of those areas, there will be an evacuation centre. But think about where you can go